present. Therefore, we do have a quorum. Others attending this meeting currently include myself as the city clerk and ex officio of the Civil Service Commission. I see Chief Sturdivant is here. Hello. And then Michelle Culp, who is from our city manager's office, is helping us to facilitate this meeting and streaming it. I believe Jessica might be streaming it to YouTube. So we'll go ahead and get started. I do want to take a moment so that everybody is aware that our previous commissioner that was appointed by the city, Al Jaguar, he resigned from the committee a few months ago due to health concerns. And we are currently looking for another replacement for his position. We truly do appreciate his service on the Civil Service Commission. He was a former city employee and he stepped up and he did a wonderful job for the Civil Service Commission, for the firefighters, and also for the community as a whole. So we do appreciate everything he did. So at this time, I guess I already called the meeting to order. So Commissioner Martinovich, if you want to go ahead and get started.
Okay, the first item will be the approval of the minutes from July 13th, 2020.
And are there any comments or concerns with the minutes that anybody need changes for or anything?
No.
Okay. So Commissioner Roller, go ahead with your part.
I move to approve the July 13th, 2020 Civil Service Commission meeting minutes.
Okay.
Support.
Support.
All right. Hearing no comments, I'll go ahead and call roll. Commissioner Martinovich
Yes.
and Commissioner Roller.
Yes.
Thank you. The motion is approved.
Okay.
Next item, are there any petitions or communications?
There were none.
Reports,
There were none.
unfinished business,
There was none.
and that brings us to new business.
I move to approve the certification of the 2020 Fire Lieutenant eligibility list.
Support.
I support.
Are there any comments regarding the eligibility list for the 2020 fire lieutenants? Okay. Hearing none, I'll do roll call. Commissioner Roller
Yes.
and Commissioner
Support.
Martinovich.
Yes.
Okay, that motion was passed.
I make a motion to certify the top candidates on the 2020 Fire Lieutenant eligibility list.
We already did that.
So the top candidate on the 2020 fire lieutenant eligibility list is Bush McCarthy. Okay.
Yeah, I move to approve the certification of the top candidate for the 20 Fire Lieutenant eligibility list, Bush McCarthy.
And Commissioner Martinovich, can you support that?
Support.
Thank you. And are there any comments regarding this motion?
None.
Okay, hearing none, I'll take roll. Commissioner Martinovich
Yes.
and Commissioner Roller.
Yes.
The motion is passed. Okay,
The next item will be the approval of the 2021 Civil Service Commission meeting schedule.
I move to approve the 2021 Civil Service Commission meeting schedule.
Support.
are there any comments regarding the meeting schedule? We do hold the meetings on the fourth Monday of every month unless there is a holiday. And generally speaking, that meeting is at 4 o'clock. We are able to hold special meetings if one is called, but generally we don't have that many meetings. So I'll go ahead and take roll. Commissioner Roller
Yes, I support.
and Commissioner Martinovich.
Yes.
Thank you.
Madam Clerk, I do have one question.
Yes.
Do you know in the near future if we will be going back in person? It'll just depend on the numbers or?
Yeah. So at this time, the city has deemed that we should be holding virtual meetings through the end of March. That is one of the reasons we may want to certify one more candidate on that eligibility list so that when Chief Sturdivant happens, if he happens to have another opening, you don't have to have another meeting. We'll certify him right now so that Chief Sturdivant is ready and just can roll with it as necessary. Otherwise, if a position becomes open and he needs to promote a candidate, we will have to hold another meeting just to certify that next candidate. Chief Sturdivant?
Question real quick, Madam Clerk. Since we only have 3 candidates on the eligibility list, can we not just certify the entire list? And based on the numbers, how does that work?
The civil service rules state that once the chief has requested or informed us that there is an opening, that we then certify the next candidate. But given our current circumstances, I don't see any harm, especially because it is a short list. It's a very short list. And the rules are simply that you have to promote from the order of the list. And with only 3, I don't think there's any issues with doing that right now if we wish to do so. Gentlemen, would you like to go ahead and do that?
Sounds
be
good.
Fine.
Yes.
Okay. So the second line on the paper that I gave you, it would just need to be, I move to approve the certification of the other 2 candidates on the list, namely Justin Coffey and Ryan Johnson.
I can support that.
Okay.
Yep.
Commissioner Martinovich, do you also support that?
Yes, I do.
So Commissioner Roller, if you would just say so moved.
So moved.
Okay, we'll accept it that way.
Okay.
Any other comments, Chief?
No, thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
And Battalion Chief Beauchamp, do you have any comments?
No, I don't, but thank you.
Thank you. All right, I'll go ahead and do roll call. Commissioner Martinovich
Yes.
and Commissioner Roller.
Yes.
Thank you.
The next item under the new business would be authorizing the city clerk to begin the fire captain promotional testing.
I move to authorize the city clerk to begin the fire captain promotional testing process. Excuse me.
Support?
Any comments regarding that?
I have a question, Madam Clerk.
Yes, Chief Sturdivant.
Does that mean I need to wait for the actual vacancy, or on the heels of this meeting and this motion being passed and supported, we can move forward here immediately, although the vacancy won't occur until mid to late March?
Well, we have a 2-week sign up period where we send the sign up, and then the candidates who wish to test, they have 6 weeks to do the study period. So that's 2 months. So beginning right away is best, I believe. So like as soon as we hang up, go ahead. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. I'll go ahead and do roll call. Commissioner Roller
Yes.
and Commissioner Martinovich.
Yes.
Okay, that motion is passed.
The next item would be authorizing the city clerk to begin the fire training officer
Promotional.
promotional process.
I move to authorize the city clerk to begin the fire training officer promotional testing process.
Support?
Are there any comments on that? Okay. So Chief Sturdivant, you would start immediately on that too, because we know that things are just going to progress.
Exactly. Thank you. Thank you, gentlemen.
Okay, I'll go ahead and do roll call. Commissioner Martinovich
Yes.
and Commissioner Roller.
Yes.
Thank you. That motion is passed.
Next item on the agenda is public comment.
There's no one in the waiting room for public comment.
Chief Sturdivant, do you have any public comment at this time?
No, I do not. Thank you.
You're welcome. And Battalion Chief Beauchamp, do you have any public comment at this time?
I do not either. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, are there any commission comments?
No.
No.
Okay, so if you'd like, you can adjourn the meeting.
Okay, the meeting is adjourned.
No. Support.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guys.
You got it in finally. Good job.
Thank you.
All righty, goodbye.
Bye.
Goodbye.